Hi, this is the real Tariq, and today I'm presenting you how to build the lookalike use case. The lookalike use case is pretty nifty to build pipe. Typically, you could build pipe by having a long list of companies and you track signals for them and you filter and you come to a subset of that list to feed to your reps. Lookalikes flips that on its head. So it takes your best customers, so you know they're a good segment, and it finds the most similar companies to those customers. And so this way you can send leads confidently to your reps, knowing that they'll be usually a good fit. And so setting this up is pretty simple. So in this template, I'm using a play built on my HubSpot companies object, and I'm taking a company here called Ashby. And what I'll do is I'll pass its domain and job titles that are relevant to any persona that I can find at one of those lookalike companies. That's the only input I need for this workflow. Then the workflow is pretty simple. It's just passing that domain to our find competitors tool in Cargo, and it's giving me a bunch of companies that come out of it. And so because it's an array of companies, I need a group to toggle through each of them one by one. And so here I have a group where I'm passing this object, and inside this group, I'm treating each of the companies found one by one. Um, and so I could just pick one of the companies here. So let's go with Triple Dart. And I have two steps. One, I upsert this company to the CRM, and then I need to find stakeholders using job titles that I just defined. So we can run this. In the meanwhile, because this created an ID of a company, I can go in my CRM and I can show you how that company looks like. So this company has just been created. And meanwhile, this tool has found us, again, a bunch of stakeholders that I can contact. So because again we have a group as an output, we can pass this group to we can pass array to a second group, whereby we're treating each of those contacts found, and we want to enrich them and send them to our CRM. And so two steps. First of all, I enrich for the email using our waterfall email tool in Cargo, and then I upsert this contact into Xera. So again, upserting is simple. I'm using the email as a unique identifier and mapping any properties that I need into that contact's attributes. And so here we found the email, here we upsert it into the serum. And again, I can show you, we just created this person called Mahesh in the serum. And so that's the lookalike use case. It's pretty simple from there. Once I've published my version, I typically go to the trigger tab and I enroll manually to create, let's say, one run, just so I can see what it looks like in production. So this is pretty simple. I'm just going to press enroll here, and then it should usually create runs here. So I can actually see how the progress works for a published version in production, and I can toggle through the tabs. So this is for the companies, the lookalike companies, and this is for the contacts. And voila, that's your lookalike use case.